need to do, you have the option to make the connection with your JDeveloper tool. You have already created one application, that should be fine. Do you know that PLSQL Developer is the tool which is being used to access the database, to manage the database operations? Have you ever used that PLSQL Developer?
Yeah. I working
Okay.
with the PLSQL Developer, not SQL Developer, PLSQL Developer tool.
Right. So PLSQL Developer is already built in with the JDeveloper tool. So you can make the connection there. What you need to do, just go to the view menu,
Okay.
view of the JDeveloper, yes, and here, okay, it's 12C, so this menu is not there. In earlier versions, that option is here from the database side. Now you will get into tools. Go to the
Maybe.
tools, yeah, database. Right, SQL worksheet and PLSQL. That is not required. One moment. That is not required. SQL plus. Yeah, SQL plus should be fine. Open that.
SQL Plus.
Yeah, open that.
Create. IDE connection or application?
One moment. I don't see any movement on your screen as of now. What happened after clicking on that?
It comes a small window, connection, there is the drop down, application one or IDE connection.
Yeah, so two options you have for that. Do you want to create this connection for your application specific? If you create application specific, so you need to create this connection for each of your application. Next time when you are creating new application, again you need to define this database connection.
Okay, I mean
But if
I
you
select IDE connection, it's better.
right, if you create for IDE, then it is for your JDeveloper, not for your application.
Okay, but when I select, it doesn't accept my selection.
What it is showing?
Nothing. Just I have,
Nothing.
there is one add. I have to create new database connection.
Show me the version of this JDeveloper 12.2.1.
12.2.1. If you want I install another version, no problem. I can make configuration again, everything.
That should be fine, because functionality, if we see the functionality, it is same. Might be some menus and options can be here and there. Otherwise, those would be same only, no differences.
I know.
But if you want to be on the same page with me, then better you use 11.1.1.7.
But I don't know, Doctor, what do you think if you come to me, I mean, if you install 12.2?
No, it is not hanging.
Because I want to use 12.2. I mean, the new version, I hear in the new version it's better.
Right, new version is not always stable. So if you see, most of the organizations are still using 11G. 11G is not like it was very old. If you see the releasing date of the 11.1.7 and 12.2.1, those were in the same month.
Okay, it is available this version in the Oracle website to install it?
Yes, you can.
Okay, let me write down the version. It's okay to install this one now.
11.11.1.1.7.
Okay, JDeveloper.
That was the most stable version, last version. It was released 2 years back.
Okay. 11.1.1.7. This is the stable version.
Yeah.
Okay, I will install that one.
Stable version plus you have few extra things you need to take care, because whenever you are installing the JDeveloper, you have further requirements from your project. Do you want to use Web Center? Do you want to use SOA? So which is the version of the JDeveloper who is supporting properly them? So if you are using Web Center with ADF, this is the best version 11.1.7. And then if you are going for SOA, that is also supported here.
You mean Web Service or Web Center?
Web Center.
Ah, Web Center. Okay, okay.
Web Center is again a framework like ADF. Web Center is built on top of the ADF, you know, using the ADF features. They have built SOA as well. They have built Web Center as well. So if you talk about the pages, again, you will be using ADF. If you are working in SOA, when you are coming to the UI, again, you need to use ADF. So features, if you know the ADF, most of the things from the Fusion middleware, you will be comfortable, because those logical things, expression language, the way of creation of the component always would be same. So most of the things you will be already comfortable if you know ADF. ADF is the basic for all of them.
Okay, doctor, about the deploy, when I use a WebLogic deploy, there is a version compatibility with this one?
No, WebLogic deployment should not be any issue for any version.
No, but sorry, doctor, when I have seen many videos in the previous time, they said when I want to deploy application with JDeveloper or ADF, I have to install WebLogic and make some domain, some service there. They said the most important thing it is capability, the same release, the same version with the JDeveloper and WebLogic. Application
No,
development runtime
WebLogic's
only.
WebLogic's version is nothing to do with the ADF version. WebLogic's version, nothing to do with ADF version. Whatever version you have of the JDeveloper tool, that is the same version of the ADF as well with your JDeveloper. Okay. Now, if you are going to install any, if you are going to deploy any ADF application on the WebLogic, it can be 10 WebLogic 10G, it can be 10.3.6, 10.3.5 WebLogic, any application server you can deploy there. The only thing you need to take care of is the application server. If you are deploying any
Yeah.
Those environments are standalone WebLogic server. There is no JDeveloper. You separately install WebLogic server and then you deploy your applications on those servers. Those are standalone. Those are not
Yeah,
integrated with JDeveloper.
yeah, I know. I have to make a standalone
Right.
with.
So in that case, if you have standalone WebLogic server, you have to install all the libraries.
Mm. Doctor,
Okay, otherwise. Mhm, mhm,
okay, if I want to my local system, not from the internet, from the outside, no, from
mhm.
my local network, I have to make standalone in my PC, development PC, and create a domain, create a something like this.
From your local, what do you want to do?
For example, I develop some application, and I want from
Can
my
you,
colleague.
Ahmed, please do not mind. Can you please come closer to the mic?
I close what?
Can you please come close to the mic? Your voice is little bit low for me.
Okay, how now?
Speak now.
You can hear me now?
It's not up to the mark. It's not audible now.
Okay, how do you see
Now
now?
it's fine. Yeah, now it's fine. Now it's good. Thank you.
Okay. Doctor, I was asking about if I develop some application by JDeveloper ADF in my computer, and
Mm-hmm.
I want my other people in the same network to use this application, I can give him the URL. So I can give him the URL, I mean my computer, the port and the main page. If they want to run it, to be able to run it, I have to make a standalone in my PC and make configuration. Yes, am I right?
Right, right. So in that case, what you can do, you download the WebLogic server on your machine, you install it. It is simple installation. Once you have installed it, you just provide the system name of yours. Just provide your IP or the system name to your colleagues who are on the same network. So once they have that URL of your machine, then you can provide the link of your server. So your server is always having first the host name plus the port. Port would be by default 7001, that should be fine, but the host name always changes. On your local it would be localhost, but for other person it would be the IP of your machine or the full name of your machine.
Yeah, I know this one, but I have to install WebLogic in my computer. I make some configuration in order they can use my link.
Yes, they can use, they can.
But they cannot use until I make configuration standalone WebLogic.
What is your question? They cannot use why?
They cannot, if I give him the URL link, I mean my
Mm-hmm.
computer name, after that the port, after that the main page, they cannot
Mm-hmm.
use it and see the application unless I install in my PC, the PC which I have the application, I
Mm-hmm.
have to install WebLogic, standalone WebLogic, and make configuration.
Mm-hmm.
After that, they can use the link.
Mm-hmm. So what configuration you are making?
I mean, when I install WebLogic standalone, I make the some configuration there in standalone WebLogic.
Uh-huh.
I make domain, I make self like this.
Okay.
It is
So after
like this,
that what?
or no need, just deploy one step only.
Right, right. They can deploy in a simple step. It doesn't matter whatever configuration you are making on that. If they are able to access your WebLogic server, they can deploy their application simply on your server.
Okay. Inshallah, we will talk more about when we come to this
Yes.
point.
So during the training, you can install your WebLogic server. If you stuck somewhere, I can help you out in that.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. All right. So we have already discussed a lot of things. We are reaching to the time limit. Only 8 minutes are left. Then I need to jump to the another meeting, 5 p.m. So let's quickly see your database connection at least. Then tomorrow we will continue doing these menus, options and other stuff. Let's see that your database connection is ready or not.
You mean,
So can
doctor,
you
you mean I can use the database and I can manage, create table, everything in my database through JDeveloper. No need to make another, I open the SQL developer, another instance. With the same JDeveloper, I can work with the database there.
Yes, so you can access all the database stuff from your JDeveloper itself. What you need to do for the development purpose for this training examples, we will be using the HR schema. Have you used HR schema before?
Yeah, I know. There is some div table, some employees table, some salary table, bonus, everything. Yeah.
Right, right. So please define that connection for your JDeveloper tool, HR connection.
Okay. Okay, I will do it inshallah later to make this connection.
Right. So in the next session onward, tomorrow when we meet, I will share my screen and I will continuing going through the menus and option, and then we will create the first application. So if everything is configured on your system, it will not be any roadblock or any disturbance. Okay, that was the reason that I just wanted to make everything ready on your machine. So parallelly you can start practicing those things once we start the training.
Okay. I will install the JDeveloper, the version you have given me, and the database, and I will make the
Exactly.
connection, inshallah.
Right, right. Database is already you are having, so just define one connection for HR schema. If
Okay,
you are not
inshallah.
right, if you are not able to do, just let me know. We can have a look.
Okay.
Okay, and even if you need some help on the URL or something which you are not able to find out, just let me know.
Okay. Inshallah, about web service, I will inshallah talk more about it because I have some confused. I mean, if I want to learn which, I don't know which I go. For example, doctor,
Mm-hmm.
if I have, for example, my system, local system, which Oracle database, and I
Mm-hmm.
have Oracle Fusion system, which is cloud system. I
Mm-hmm.
want to make integration between those two systems. I mean, I want to, there is some record in my database. I wanted to insert it in the Fusion system cloud through
Mm-hmm.
web service, so with web
Mm-hmm.
service. If I
Mm-hmm.
want to make this project, I mean, I will transfer data from my local to Fusion system through web
Mm-hmm.
service provided by Oracle company. I don't know
Okay.
which tools I use, what is the step.
Okay.
If you can help me in this one, I can start alone, I study myself with
Uh-huh.
your help.
Uh-huh. Okay, what I'm getting from you is the requirement is from your local database, you want to access your local database from your cloud. Cloud is provided by Oracle itself. Is that the
No,
case?
no, see, doctor, I have a database. For example, doctor, I have HR schema database. Okay,
Okay.
HR
Mhm.
schema.
Okay.
I want to transfer some data there is in the M table, div table. I want to transfer this data to the Fusion system. Through the way to make transferring this data, which
Mm-hmm.
is we call it integration, the
Mm-hmm.
way only to transfer it through web service.
Okay.
Oracle given
Yeah,
me
got
web
that.
service. He said use this web service SOAP methodology with the file, and if you want to insert employees data, you can use this function like this.
Mm-hmm. Got your point. Got your point. You can do that. Your business components in ADF framework, business components itself can be exposed as a web service. So business components are something which are defining the database connections. And then
I
later
know.
on,
Yeah,
yeah,
I know
then
business
later on,
component. I have connection and entity view object updatable view. I can make,
exactly,
you mean the business component from my developer ADF. I can make connecting all data I want to transfer it. Okay.
right, right. Then what you can do is from your application module, you can expose whole application module as a service. That is possible.
Okay, you mean when from app module I can make this all as a web service?
Yes.
Okay.
So whatever database connection you have defined, once data is loaded to your business components, that app module service can get the data, and whenever you want to use, you can consume that service. You just go to Google and search about the application module web service. Expose application module as a service in ADF framework. This is what you need to type in Google.
Okay, expose app
Expose
module
yeah, application module as a web service, as a web service.
as a web service.
Yeah, Oracle ADF.
Okay, okay, doctor. I mean, now I make my data as a web service. Okay,
Mhm.
and now, okay, I make it as a web service. How can I use this, my web service, my client web service? My client web service has some data from app module. How can I
Okay.
insert it in Fusion? Fusion only giving me URL.
Right. So in that case, what you need to do, you create, there are two ways. You can create directly the data control from that URL. If you right click on your UI project or on your model project, just right click on your model project.
Okay, right click in my,
Yeah,
wait,
model
there is,
project, right click there. Right now you don't have any connection. First you need to
yeah, yeah.
define one database connection. Okay.
For example,
Then if right.
if I have a connection with database entity everything, I can go to
Mhm.
the right click application module, right click after that.
No, no. In model project, if you right click, there you go to the new option and there is web services option. In the web services option, you will
Doctor,
get
if you can see me now, I am in module, right click, new.
uh-huh,
After that, from gallery,
right.
application.
Not application. One moment. Your screen font, let me zoom it. I don't know why
Uh,
is it getting
there is
small again and
business
again.
tier, there is business tier web service.
Right, web service. Yeah. Now in the right hand side, you can see create data control from the web service.
Web service data control, SOAP or REST.
Right, right, right. So you click on OK. Whatever URL you have, you just need to get the
Yeah, I will
WSDL
paste,
file
yeah,
from that
there is
URL.
yeah, I will paste the URL here and I will
Yeah.
give the name. Yeah, after that,
Once you once you are done with that, then your data control will be created. And the left hand side, downside of your application, you see data controls.
yeah, I can see data control. Data
Yeah.
control from the web service, yeah?
Right. So once data control are created, it means your data, whatever coming through from your web service, you have got it in the data control, then you can drag and drop those data control fields into your pages. So what that data can be displayed on the pages directly. That is the one way of doing this.
Okay, you mean I make JSF pages and drag and drop the data control.
Right. Data control attributes on your pages.
Okay.
The second way would be if you want to do some customized logic in between whatever data you are getting from your client in between. Once you get the data, then you want to modify that. So in the Java logic layer, what you can do, second option would be just close this window, go again to the model project and click on new gallery web service.
Okay. Web service.
Yeah,
Okay. After that,
this time there must be some option related to Java client.
Java web service. Java web service from Wisdom.
No, is there something related to client? Create client from
Okay. Java web service, TP link web service client and proxy.
right, client and proxy. This is the one. So what you will do once you again provide this URL here, WSDL URL, then it will generate the client Java client.java class, proxy.java class, all the Java classes for you. So in those Java classes, you will be having the exposed methods from your web service. Whatever methods you are having, those methods will be exposed. You get the data from those methods into your Java code, and then you create your view objects, programmatic view objects, and you assign this data, whatever you have got from the web service, to your view objects. Again, you will see whenever you create the view object is visible in the data control. Again, things are coming to the data control, and then from the data control you can drag and drop to the pages.
Yeah, doctor. Okay, but in the end, I don't want to make any design. Just I want to, when I make the project, it is run one time in a day. I mean, maybe no need to make interface.
Right. Yeah, so it is based on your requirement, what kind of requirement your project is having. If there is any customization needed, or directly you want to consume it. If you directly want to consume, better you create direct data control.
Yeah, directly. I no need to make design everything. Just I run the application, and directly
Uh-huh.
application make a connection with my
Uh-huh.
star schema, take the
Right.
data, fetch the data, and insert it to the Fusion.
Yeah, in that case you can directly create data control from the web service.
Data control only.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
after
first
that,
way.
how can, okay, after that, in which way I can use the web service from Oracle? There is some method. I want to insert data in that method maybe. Yani.
Right, right. So is this something which is critical for you as of now, web services?
Yeah, yani it's coming. I mean, after 2 weeks, I have to make something for this.
Okay, so let's do one thing. In the next session, I can show you one example how to consume that. Okay.
Okay, no problem. We can take my class, and this maybe in the 10 minutes we can talk in each time, in every
No,
time.
not 10 minutes, it will take half an hour or 40 minutes to show you that example. We will create one basic example. We will talk about the WSDL file, how they people are creating the web service and they are providing to you, and how are you going to consume that. So end to end flow you will be able to understand. Otherwise, a lot of questions will be there in your mind.
خلاص, okay, no problem, doctor. Inshallah, tomorrow, inshallah.